Welcome to Red Moon Anime. Today we're covering Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 12, where Jinwoo battles Ant Magic Beasts, faces off against the Queen Ant's strongest son, and struggles to save Hae-in. Let's dive in. The episode kicks off with Jinwoo's formidable shadow soldiers engaging in an intense battle against a swarm of powerful ant magic beasts. The battlefield is chaotic, with the creatures putting up a fierce resistance against the relentless assault of the shadows. As the clash intensifies, Jinwoo himself suddenly emerges in front of the ant magic beasts, his presence radiating an overwhelming aura that immediately shifts the tide of battle. Meanwhile, away from the battlefield, Go and Woo struggle to establish communication with the hunters stationed on Jeju Island. Concerned by the lack of response, Go quickly assesses the situation and instructs Woo to gather as much intelligence as possible regarding the unfolding events. With uncertainty looming over them, they realize that something is terribly wrong, and the urgency to uncover the truth grows stronger by the moment. As Jinwoo's forces relentlessly battle against the swarming ants, the battlefield remains engulfed in chaos. The relentless clashes of weapons and monstrous screeches fill the air, creating an intense and overwhelming atmosphere. Meanwhile, Dong-wook and his comrades stand frozen in place, their eyes wide with shock and confusion. Sensing their bewilderment, Jinwoo turns to Dong-wook and his allies, his expression calm yet resolute. He reassures them with a firm tone, promising that he will explain everything once the battle is over. For now, there is no time for questions. Only survival matters. Without hesitation, he reaches into his inventory, retrieving powerful healing potions. Moving swiftly, he administers them to Dong-wook, Baek, and the other injured hunters, watching as their wounds rapidly mend. As strength returns to their bodies, the group exchanges glances, still reeling from the extraordinary events surrounding them. But they know one thing for certain: Jinwoo is no ordinary hunter. The potion fails to heal Hae-in's wounds, leaving Jinwoo deeply concerned. As he examines her condition more closely, he realizes that while the potion is taking effect, it's not providing immediate relief because her hit points have dropped to a dangerously low level. This revelation heightens the urgency of the situation. At the same time, Baek rushes over to Jinwoo and Dong-wook with alarming news. More ants are rapidly approaching, and they need to prepare for another wave of attacks. Elsewhere, Woo and Go attend a crucial meeting, likely discussing the unfolding crisis and the best course of action moving forward. Go informs his fellow team members that their top priority is to restore the broadcast signals as quickly as possible to ensure communication and coordination remain intact. Additionally, he emphasizes the importance of having both the medic and retrieval teams fully prepared and on standby, ready to deploy at a moment's notice should the need arise. Meanwhile, Chairman Matsumoto receives a crucial update regarding Goto's current status. The individual contacting Matsumoto shares troubling news, speculating that Goto may have lost his life during an intense battle that took place on Jeju Island. The uncertainty surrounding Goto's fate leaves Matsumoto with more questions than answers. As the battle rages on, Jinwoo carefully observes the battlefield, analyzing every movement of both his shadow soldiers and the relentless ant monsters. He takes note of the shifting tides of combat, assessing the best course of action to ensure victory. After a brief moment of contemplation, Jinwoo turns to Choi and the others, his expression firm and determined. He informs them that he plans to take a much more aggressive approach in the fight, pushing forward with greater intensity. However, he makes it clear that while he focuses on the main assault, Choi and the rest must remain vigilant. He orders them to handle any ants that manage to slip past his shadow soldiers, ensuring that none reach their ranks unchecked. As the battle continues, Jinwoo sees an opportunity to expand his forces. Without hesitation, he attempts to extract the shadows of several fallen ants, intending to bolster his army. Before he begins, he turns back to Choi and the others with a serious gaze, instructing them to keep everything they witness a secret. Before Jinwoo can advance any further, a powerful and menacing presence makes itself known. The queen, Ant's strongest and most fearsome offspring, arrives on the battlefield. His very aura exudes a terrifying dominance, and it quickly becomes evident that he is searching for the one known as the Hunter's King. Without hesitation, Jinwoo steps forward, locking eyes with the monstrous being, prepared to confront him head-on. The tension thickens as the two powerful entities stand face to face, the battlefield growing eerily silent in anticipation of their clash. Meanwhile, amidst the chaos and destruction, someone among the remaining fighters excitedly announces that they have successfully repaired the broadcast signal. As the people responsible for the broadcast work quickly to restore the signal, the transmission resumes, bringing the intense battle back into focus for the audience. Viewers across the nation hold their breath as the fight unfolds. Go, watching anxiously, feels a surge of excitement and relief upon seeing that Jinwoo has successfully made it to Jeju Island. He firmly believes that Jinwoo is the only one capable of stopping the formidable Sun. As the battle escalates, Jinwoo and the Sun exchange powerful blows. The intensity of their clash is evident, but amidst the brutal exchange, the Sun manages to unleash a deadly toxin, infecting Jinwoo. The venomous attack threatens to weaken Jinwoo, adding another layer of danger to the already perilous confrontation. Meanwhile, Matsumoto receives the grim news that half of his hunters have perished in battle. As he processes this heavy loss, the individual speaking with him delivers another crucial update. Matsumoto's son is still alive and has managed to escape, retreating to the safety of his nest. Determined to regain control of the situation, Matsumoto immediately issues a directive to his ally. He instructs them to locate and recover all the remaining hunters who have survived the encounter. Once they have regrouped, he orders them to rendezvous with the second strike team waiting at sea. With their forces reassembled, they are to make their return to the island, ready to launch their next decisive move. Kanai's group learns about this crucial development from the individual who had a direct conversation with Matsumoto. As they process the information, Minoru turns to Kanai with a grave expression, making it clear that they have no hope of standing against the formidable power of the Sun. Meanwhile, in the midst of battle, Jinwoo forcefully sends the Sun flying away from him with a powerful strike. Without wasting a moment, he quickly accesses the player log, using it to purge the deadly toxin from his system. In response, the Sun undergoes a dramatic transformation, his form shifting into something even more menacing. Sensing the rising danger, Jinwoo immediately summons two swords, preparing to face the next stage of the battle. The battle rages on between the two combatants, each refusing to back down. Amid the chaos, Jinwoo taps into a hidden power, unlocking a new and terrifying skill known as mutilation. With a swift and precise motion, he unleashes its destructive force against the Sun, sending shockwaves through the battlefield. In a final act of desperation, the Sun calls out to his army of ants, but Jinwoo is one step ahead. He calmly commands his shadow soldiers to rise up and crush his enemy's forces. The Sun desperately tries to retreat, soaring into the sky with all his might. But Jinwoo is relentless. He pursues him, catching the Sun mid-flight and delivering a crushing blow. Jinwoo successfully defeats the Sun and then returns to Dongwook's group to regroup. As the tension eases, Jinwoo's focus shifts to Hai-In. Determined to save her, he decides to feed her the elixir of life. However, as he administers the potion, the player log unexpectedly informs him that the elixir will have no effect on Hai-In. The episode concludes with him deep in thought, pondering what else he can do to save her from her grim fate. And that's a wrap on Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 12. If you enjoyed the action-packed breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share with your friends. Make sure to check out our other videos for more recaps. We've got tons more exciting content right here on Red Moon Anime. Don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss a single moment. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.